So quite the intro there. We're gonna play on medium for both. I do love simultaneously how cute and horrific this is. The massive high school towers over the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in the top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
まずはオーソドックスに自己紹介から始めたいと思う。
Before we
僕
go
の名前は苗木誠だ。
Before we go any further, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, or even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you ask me what my favorite song was, or my favorite TV show or movie, it'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still. Here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I feel this way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic that there are threads online dedicated to talking with the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about the ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate bike gang leader, too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I feel like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students that didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without a talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the school at the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting isn't for a little while, but I'm like, we're late! It's already 8:18! I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. Then I took my first step towards the main hall. Okay, this is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one. There's a really elegant clock tower in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense that nobody else would be here yet. Oof. I was so wound up I got here way too early. Good, glad. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right?
Oh yeah.
It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, and then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized that the reason I was brought to Hope Speak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Dun dun dun! Yes, we will save. You can see, last time I played this game was in 2018. And apparently I made it to chapter 4. I do not remember anything though. So we're just gonna save over it. Yeah. Hmm? What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, right. I remember that all the classrooms and the set designs in this game are absolutely fucking hideous. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the A button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L and R buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay, so we can investigate. And this really is how I got bogged down in the game, is that when you investigate certain things, like we're going to right now... Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? So sometimes when you investigate things, you get, like, a point that can be spent later. I think it's like a help coin or something like that. And I got so bogged down in trying to make sure that I didn't miss any of those that I really wasted so much time and stopped enjoying the game. So this time, we're not going to get into the weeds with that. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep the weirdos from just wandering in. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool that I must have left there. I'll have to clean it up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide? And just in case they don't, like, give us it in clean text, it's, hey there, new kid. The next semester is about to start, and starting today, this school will be your entire world. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. Okay, there it is. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay, I don't think there's anything else to interact with on this scene. Oh, I thought it said that I could use... Ah, okay. Right stick. Or I think it said... Yes, we can also use the bumpers. Okay. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window would be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick, too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is... I got myself so wound up I passed out in the main hall. And then someone carried me in here? If that's true, it must mean... this is a classroom inside of Hope's Peak. But if that's true, then... that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students here now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the B button. Nope. We are going to continue checking it out. Anything else that I can interact with? No. Okay, that looks like it is actually everything. So yes, we will leave the area. Jeez. This hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now I'll just head to the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the B button while moving to run. Also, you can press Y button to bring up a map. Press Y button again to close the map. How convenient! Unfortunately, the map doesn't actually show us where we are, but I'm assuming... Oh, it does. There's the blue arrow. I thought that was a cursor. Okay. So, behind me... Okay, I can't use the D-pad. Yes, behind me is the door. And... another hallway? Oh, I see. I was facing that way. Got it. Despair Hotel. I wonder where this red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. Okay. So we are right here. There is an audio-visual room. AV room. It's locked. The school store. I guess it's not open. Okay, that appears to be like the front door. I'm guessing we can't just leave. Though it looks like it's open. Oh shit, this is where we're supposed to go. Damn it. I wanted to explore everything else first, although I'm sure it would just funnel me back here. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Oh,
hey. Another new kid?
じゃあ君たちも
Then you guys are all...
うん。今日
希望ヶ峰学園に入学する予定の新入生だよ。
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
これで15人ですか。キリがいいし、これで揃いましたかね。
So counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point. But I wonder if this is everyone. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura emanating from each of them. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just, asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you too? Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange. I declared beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Just a moment. There's something else we must address. Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware that the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment.
Huh?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names? So, a little interesting point for anyone who isn't super familiar with Japanese. The reason why she's saying that is that in Japanese, like grammatically, when you talk to someone, instead of saying you usually say their name. It's considered more polite to say their name rather than the word you. So that's why sometimes if you're like an anime fan and stuff like that, you might see characters who are meeting for the first time kind of get a little awkward and hesitate when they're like addressing each other until someone volunteers their name and then they continue on. Like in the English translation, it would say you in the subtitles, so it doesn't really make sense. But that's why it's kind of important to know each other's names in Japanese. That's a good point. Okay, so let's get the introductions out of the way, and then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good of a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. So we aim at a student and press the A button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. Holy cow, what's up with this huge metal hatch? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't here then, though. That surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. But there's no way that's a real gun, right? There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. So, oh, this is the same dialogue as before. A mailbox. There's nothing inside. Really? Nothing for the bulletin boards? Okay. Anyways, let's talk to these guys. I guess we'll go left to right. We can start off with the guy who was like sassing us for being late.
石丸清隆だ。座右の銘は質実剛健。お互い学業に切磋琢磨して頑張ろうではないか。
I'm Ishimaru Kiyotaka. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade. Hey, Archfey, welcome in. I completely forgot about this game for a bit, to be honest. Me too. I have had it for a very long time. I was saying earlier I started playing it, and when we saved, I could see that I had saves from 2018. I do not remember. I remember very little, and I never finished it. So I'm curious to see how it ends. Like who gets away, who doesn't, that sort of thing. I do also have the second game, so if I end up liking it, then I might end up playing the second one as well on stream. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honors student. He's also known for the work he's done with the community's Public Morals Committee. Of course, he's on the Public Morals Committee. They say he respects the rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Remember, kids, it's cool to follow the rules. Anyways, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name. A strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day. It makes me wonder, like, what characters like our name is written with in this, because maybe there's like an additional layer of meaning that as English speakers we're not picking up here. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right? This guy is kind of annoying. Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Fukawa Toko. Oh, is this the fanfic writer? And now some important plot points are coming back to me. I remember some of the deaths in this, but that's about all that I remember. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everybody talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women and fishermen, or that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. This reminds me of like back in high school, we had a fire drill, and most of my school, when there was a fire drill, would stage behind the school. But I was in the one classroom that went to the front of the school along with like the secretaries and some of the workers. And so I'm in front of the school, we see the fire trucks pull up, they're checking things, stuff like that. We get the all clear and we start walking back to the school. And I turn to my friend, and because we're walking by the fire truck, and I'm like, oh, a fire truck, eh? If calendars haven't taught me wrong, there should be 12 sexy firemen around here somewhere. Did not realize the secretaries were right behind me, and they like lost their shit. And I'm like, whoops, okay, sorry. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all of her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all. What? It's not polite to stare, you know? Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me. Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Whoa, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Time for the pop idol. Come on, Oshinoko.
前園さやかです。これからよろしくお願いします。
Hi, I'm Maizona Sayaka. I look forward to getting to know you. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Maizono Sayaka. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. Woo! We got the center in our class. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I don't remember what he's alluding to there, but based off of my experience with anime and media in general, I'm gonna guess that they were neighbors when they were kids. That is my guess. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me?
私
I'm psychic. Okay, I didn't remember that. Huh? I'm kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
あの
Huh? Hey, by any chance... Now what? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto, did...
待ちたまえ。
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth?
えっと
Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
いいかね。
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat.
あの
You're right.
ごめんなさい
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later.
うーす。俺の名前はグアタレオンだ。よろしくな。
Yo! The name's Kawata Leon. What's up? Oh, he's the baseball star. Okay. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter. The ultimate baseball star. That's why I didn't recognize him, because in the picture we saw earlier, he had short hair. And that superb athletic specimen is... you? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all. What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Yeah, the old childhood friend trope. 10,000%. That's my bet. Shaved head. No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then.
Yeah.
What? Aw, man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture.
なんだよ。
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of the national championship regulations. But now I refuse to cut my hair. And I'm not going to dye it back to normal either. So again, for people who aren't familiar kind of with Japan and a lot of Japanese customs, because the majority of people who are Japanese have black hair, there is, of course, this kind of idea of rebellion by dyeing your hair a different color, and it's part of a lot of school uniforms that you must have black hair. So they could force you to dye your hair black if you dye it a different color, and there have been issues with both foreigners or people who are like half Japanese and half another ethnicity, or even just some Japanese people who happen to have lighter, like brown hair, all getting harassed by school administration to dye their hair. Because to them, like, it's not the act of dyeing the hair that's the problem, it's the fact that you are not conforming. And so even if you are like naturally blonde, they will be like, you have to dye your hair black and fit in with everyone else. A lot of schools are stopping that, but it is still quite a thing. Actually, can I be totally honest with you? I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced and he's still his team's star player? He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dreams for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right? I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set. This is the new version of me that's chasing after my dream. This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star.
Yamada Hifumi.
全ての始まりにして終わりになるもの。
綱の方で読んでいただいても構いませんぞ。
God, this voice actor is so good.
I am Yamada Hifumi.
But if you want to call me by my nickname, the Alpha and the Omega,
I don't mind.
By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? I totally missed what he was the ultimate for. They'll tell me. A world of 2D?
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the
Ultimate fanfic creator.
I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I'd tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
Dude, what was your fanfic about? What was the fanfic about? Yeah, oh no, this guy, yeah. It's not a character trope that I usually enjoy, but still the voice actor was really good there. That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time.
I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all the mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning. What kind of meaning? Is the meaning about your waifu? Yeah. It's about embracing our basest urges. Yeah, I don't think I want to comprehend it. I'm good. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there. We'll continue our kind of left to right. It was an interesting greeting she gave there. I wonder if she's supposed to be from like another region. Hey, I'm Asahina Aoi, but my friends just call me Hina. What's up? fun fact, her first name means blue. I'm not sure what Hina means. Asa means morning, so it depends on the characters that are used, but... The ultimate swimming pro. And her name is Blue. Okay. Asahina Aoi. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as the upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, I totally forgot. Naegi Mekoto. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is that. Sure, I got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now. Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing? You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I have never heard of that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? So again, with Japanese, when you write something, especially like a name in kanji, there could be multiple different pronunciations of it. So she's asking like what characters are used to make up his name. Although sometimes they might be spelled in like one of the more phonetic alphabets, so it could be one of those cases. You spell it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll figure it out later and write it down. Anyway, glad to meet ya. Sure. Same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Fujisaki Chihiro. I love her outfit, it's so cute. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you. Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you. Oh, yeah. Good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Fujisaki Chihiro is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so, listen. I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah. It had nothing to do with me being upset or anything. Oh, that's good. I was afraid that maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Oh, I remember her. Can I ask your name? My name is Kirigiri Kyoko. The ultimate, huh? She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me. Ones that didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So, what are you doing at this school?
何
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means that you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
別にいいじゃない
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking that maybe she got picked by chance like me, but... Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, there's no point in asking.
どうも江ノ島純子ですよろしくね
Hi, I'm Enoshima Junko. Charmed, I'm sure. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
は
Huh?
ああんた
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshop? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back. With, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real.
仕方ないっしょ
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
マジマジ
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'll be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh. So many dreams are getting crushed today.
俺は大和田モンドだ。よろしくな。
Name's Owada Mundo. Nice to fucking meet ya. Ultimate biker gang leader. Just making me want to watch some more Great Teacher Onizuka. So, chat. Confession time. I have a problem with a certain genre. And by problem, I mean addiction. I love, like, Japanese only gangster and like yakuza and all of that sort of thing, but comedy. Things like Great Teacher Onizuka, Gokusen. There was an anime recently called Windbreaker. It was a terrible name, but it was about like a town that's overrun with like youth gangs, and I cannot resist that genre. So this sort of character is like the one that's I'm gonna love. Owaramondo, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Oh,
Hell yeah. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Those four over there are the only ones left. Sakura-chan!
大神桜だ
I am Sakura, or I am Ogami Sakura. Ultimate martial artist. Oh, jeez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. Rude. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre, and some even think that she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Very rude. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, Avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Oi.
Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you...
なるほど。
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not so sure that's such a shame for me.
Togami Byakuya da.
The name's Togami Byakuya. Oh, he's the rich bitch. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Togami Byakuya. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. I want to know why it seems like rich prodigy kind of characters are always named Byakuya. Because there's definitely like Byakuya from Bleach, and I swear I've seen kind of like stuck up kind of like young family heads named Byakuya several times. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope's Peak Academy thread online.
Oi.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. Okay, bestie. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. Like a king in training.
俺は葉隠康弘ってんだ。ねえ、ほどほどに頼むべ。
I'm Hagakure Yasuhiro. Hiro for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will. The ultimate clairvoyant. Ah, I see, I see. Hagakure Yasuhiro, known as Supernova in the psychic community. The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help but wonder if there's any truth to it.
もしかすると。
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
リアルな話。
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? My aura? Oh, a guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. That is a lot. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometimes and get it real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. You are high school students. You should not be grabbing brewskis. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
だべ。
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and, well, it's a long story. I see. A few times. Yeah, I bet that is a long story. I believe high school, like, first of all, I'm not sure what grade we're supposed to be in, but I'm pretty sure that high school in Japan is grades 10, I know it is grades 10, 11, 12. So when you are graduating, it would be the year that you're turning 18, likely. So that means that he's been held back at least 3 years. And depending on what grade he's supposed to be in, currently, possibly more. Okay, and then lastly, we have Celeste. Is this the ultimate, like, Lolita?
お初にお目にかかりますわね。セレスティア・ルーデンベルクです。
That is a manner of speaking. She is speaking so formally. I do not think we've been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg. Oh, the ultimate gambler. Interesting. Celestia Huh? Ludenberg. It's my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer if you call me Celeste. Celeste is goated, great character. I remember enjoying her character design before. You are Japanese, right? God, Makoto, you can't just ask people if they're Japanese.
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. Let's go gambling! Gamba, gamba, gamba. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. So I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of Gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. I also love Gothic Lolita clothes. I have been a fan of the Japanese Lolita street fashion subculture for 20 years at this point. And I always wanted to get some of the stuff, but being a tall woman, I know that a lot of the clothing, especially when I was super into it, wouldn't fit me very well. And there is also when I was younger, I was more self-conscious. I'm like, when you're almost 6 feet tall, it takes a lot of ruffles to cover you, and it looks kind of stupid. Now, as an adult, I'm like, fuck younger Moggy. Wear what you want, embrace it. But still, I did gravitate to some of the more, it was called Classic Lily, which was the more vintage style, which is not surprising because I love vintage fashion even now. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. This is why we learned to sew, to make your own badass clothes. I do have 2 sewing machines. They are both at my parents' place right now, though, because I don't have the space. I haven't sewed any clothes in a really long time. The last times that I had sewed was for, cosplay costumes for anime conventions. And I made a medieval-inspired kind of dress for a wedding that I went to, because I could afford fabric at that time, but I could not afford to rent a dress for my friend's medieval wedding. So I just made one. I really want to start sewing again, though. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get down to business to defeat the Huns. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about? Well, you see... Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously? Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that. Exactly! That's why we're all freaking out! And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classrooms and hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that all about? Plus, all my stuff's missing. Even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. Oh god, back in the days of PDAs. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch. But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. What the heck? What's it doing here? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something? What? Like, a kidnapping? You think maybe somebody grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school? Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure. I mean, that's some pretty positive thinking there. This is pretty wild for it to be a regular school process. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit. Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us? Huh, well if that's all it is, it's nap time for me. I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. Leon, I hear ya. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began.
Ahem. Testing. Testing. Mic check. 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. You! That's how I feel whenever I watch Madoka Magica. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing somebody laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now? Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, what, you're just gonna take off like that? Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us pumped for the entrance ceremony. I don't know, having like security cameras with guns on them is not something that would pump me up to start like an entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real. Buddy, I hate to tell you. Alright, I guess I'll head out too. I wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood? Oh, wait for me. I want to go with you. That's that then. I'll see you all there. Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. Oh, this doesn't seem right. Yeah, that announcement was totally weird. But just staying put doesn't mean that we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here? If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Yes, we will save. Oh, geez, I can talk to everybody again. Oh, we got a couple extras off the edges, too.
やばいよ。
What was with that announcement? It was, like, totally creepy.
くそが。
Shit. What the hell kind of game are they playing? What the hell? Is this some kind of bad joke? Something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me? I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right? That is very me. It's like, well, there's nothing we can do against this. All the time for planning is over. You know, there's nothing else that we can do to prepare, so all we can do is lean into it at this point. True. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I think his name might be interesting. I need to look up the name Hifumi to see if it is like a common name, but it is also, depending on the way that it would actually be written in Japanese, hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu. It's 1, 2, 3, basically. Are you okay? Is everyone okay? I mean, I can't speak for everyone. I'm guessing that there's nothing at the top or bottom of the screen. Yep. Yes, we will leave the area. It is 1, 2, 3? Got it. I'm like, woo, my shitty Japanese skills are paying off. His entire name is a... Well, Yamada is like a fairly normal last name, which would be spelled with the characters for mountain and field, I believe. Okay, we're gonna do just a quick little run around to see if there's anybody hiding that we can talk to. I'm assuming they're not gonna let us go over here yet. I better make my way to the gym, yeah. Yeah, okay. There's no point in clicking on buttons, or on doors, but at the very least we can kind of walk around and see if there's anybody else chilling out that we can talk to along the way. So this is the nurse's office. Okay. I'm assuming they're not going to let me in. Yeah. Not even giving me any, like, unique dialogue or anything for this. Okay. Even if it's not blocked off, I can't do anything but go to the gym. God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls.
Nope!
Nope! It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person. By the way... And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
やばいよ。
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. I mean, what are you basing that on? All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hope for the best and prepared for the worst is definitely something that I often implement. Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with. Hey, where's whoever called us here? Stop, Mundo. No running. I too shall go. Wait, don't leave me here all alone. Okay, time for some more tutorial action. You can press the Y button to observe the room that you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. I'll never stop calling Sakura a Kengan Ashura character. I'm not familiar with that. Okay, so I can interact with this. A display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are an ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all of their awards. Same dialogue? The school has a lot of TVs. They couldn't all just be for that weird school broadcast, could they? No, I didn't want to leave. Ah, damn it. Still filled with an uneasy dread, I did what the announcements said and went to the gym. I thought it was going to give me a do you want to leave the area dialogue or like tell me something about it. And that's what I saw what was waiting for us there. Hopefully the shit that we missed wasn't important. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Ooh.
See? Told ya. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right. But in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
おい、全員集まった？それじゃあそろそろ始めようか。
Hey there. Howdy. Hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
It's a modern... This jackass. Huh? A teddy bear?
ぬいぐるみじゃないよ。
I'm not a teddy bear.
僕はモノクマだよ。
I am Monokuma.
So, Kuma means bear, and I'm assuming that this is a pun off of monochrome.
君たちのこの学園の学園長なのだ。
And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
よろしくね。
Nice to meet you all.
I want to punt him into the stratosphere, don't we all? Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
What? That teddy bear can talk?
Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside of it.
こらこら。
I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear.
学園長なのだ。
I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Ah! It moved! Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something.
そごー。
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep. Deeper than the Mariana Trench.
えふん。
My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate it or comprehend it. Yeah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that. Wah wah.
No.
Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate.
Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started.
あんた
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
では。
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so.
He has abandoned the gag.
おはようございます。
Everyone stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
Also, Hifumi's name is meant to be a reference to how simple-minded he is compared to the other students. Oh, interesting.
いいかね。
Good morning!
何よ
You don't have to say it back.
では。
Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of the school. Yeah, no worries, Dog. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? And now then, regarding the end date for this communal life. There isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day we die? Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences. That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I am no liar, of that you can be 100% sure. Ah, and just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off. So all those metal plates all over the school. They're there to keep us trapped in here? That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon. Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whatever else is behind this all. This is just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you. But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth. Having to live here forever would be quite the problem. Calm down. What's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've all already decided that you want to leave? Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really? As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who'd like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause. What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know. If one person were to murder another. Murder? Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst possible way. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing, huh? Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I find that just so darn exciting. What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other, it's... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it. We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other? Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already. Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on. You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead, go on a killing spree. Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up? Eh? You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Again, I just want to punt him. 10,000%. Reveal the trick? Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like... Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo places himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder. Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this? Joke? What? You mean like your hair? How dare you? Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He'd locked onto his target. Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds. Ah, violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations. Shut the fuck up. Let me out of here or I swear to Christ. What? No smartass comeback this time? Stop that goddamn beeping and say something! This guy has obviously never watched Battle Royale. And Mondo's got the right idea, I like him. Me too, which is unfortunate. Watch out! Get rid of it! Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word he did what he was told. Thank God. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did... The hell? That sure as shit wasn't a joke. He blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's real life, I'd never seen anything like it. But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. There's another one? You son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now. Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt. Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere? Monokuma's been placed all through the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishments next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. That's just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you.
Yeah, hold up. You were the one who said that we had to kill to get out. Mondo was following your rules. If you only meant killing the other students, you should have been more specific.
This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly. You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial that we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya!
And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? What? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill? What? What just happened? Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just, what is this? A lie, that's what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all of this? That is one of, like, the first things with a death game, right? Like, you know, everybody's in shock at the beginning of it. You're not sure really what's going on. You're not sure who's taking it seriously and, like, who's in it to win it. You know, you think of Squid Game and some of the reactions of the people there first where they all think that it's like a lark. And especially the realization in something like Squid Game where you might start out, and really it's for a lot of reality TV shows, you might start out with an alliance, you might start out with people that you're playing with, but if there's only one prize, then at some point those alliances are going to break down. Yeah, for anybody who enjoys the death game genre, if you have not watched Alice in Borderland on Netflix yet, you should watch it. It is really good. It is my favorite death game manga, and they did a fantastic job for the show. To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, it's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. "15 students remain." It's weird that it went back to the title screen. Oh, there we go. Got an item. We received the school crest present. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped that video because maybe it had something different than the intro, but I assumed it was going to be the same. Yes, we want to save the data. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive. Daily life. But for heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
それで
So, what are you going to do now?
ね
Just standing around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right. She's right. Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to take a step forward. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me.
Huh?
Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it. Good job, Mondo. I agree.
しかし
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
バカ
Idiot. To look for a way out, duh.
何よ
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of them.
でも
But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook? It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else. Damn straight, if they're gonna, like, punish people with straight-up murder, then it's, like I said earlier, it's cool to follow the rules. Find out what you can do to keep yourself safe until you can get out of there.
いいですわね
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit.
じゃあ早速
Fine, then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name shows up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student will become blackened
And becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces. One thing that I did note is that it said destruction of the cameras is not allowed, but, you know, taping a cloth onto it or something is not destroying it. And so that would be the track that I would be taking immediately. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. I just realized that she's wearing Vivienne Westwood earrings, and I'm like, damn, girl, yep, love that style. But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him. So what? And I've made a ton of promises that I have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you're saying that you'll follow the regulations? Is that it? Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened and will graduate unless they are discovered. Sorry, just turning up my electric blanket a little bit. I was a little chilly. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says unless they're discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me. More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget about that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True. We need to find out exactly where we are. Is there a way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer. Damn straight. Okay, then let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them? I mean, I'm saying break into groups of 3. Because if you need to murder someone, if only one admittedly, we don't know if only one person can escape. But my thinking here would be that, like, you need to not be exposed, so I'm guessing that you can't murder people together. So there would be no advantage in killing somebody if you're in a group of 3. Wait, hold on a second. That would never... Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? But... So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Hold on. Like, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it. We shouldn't fight. The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? But dad's not a phone! No, I wasn't... Fuck you. Wham. He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped in here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess it shouldn't be surprised that it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Good, someone took him to his room. Because part of the rules was you can't sleep anywhere other than in your, like, room. Or it's considered sleeping in class. So I wonder if being, like, knocked out in the main area would count as a rule violation and you would get in shit. Yeah. Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the X button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load the game under the system section. Finally, press the back button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. Okay, so we don't have access to map or truth bullets, much like the little tutorial just said. We have no personal belongings. I'm not going to scroll through everything. Does it give... Okay, we can page through. That's nice. Oh. We have the school crest. Proof that you've cleared the prologue. It's a patch that displays the Hope's Peak Academy School crest. Report card. Not a lot of information on everybody yet. Yeah, just basic stats and what their ability is. Yeah, it still doesn't list what her ability is. Yeah, so the rules that we went through before. Okay, so this is just the last. Got it. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. It's some kind of lint roller? I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? God, there's so much I can interact with. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, and so I'll just leave it here. And not even a hint of sunlight? Yeah. They better be providing, like, vitamin D pills along with our food, that sort of thing. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Is it to keep us all trapped in here? A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that somebody might be watching me right now. We're not allowed... Somebody's watching me. It's like, get used to it. That's modern society every time you leave your house. We're not allowed to mess with the camera, so I better make sure I don't touch it. Again, technically the rule says that we are not allowed to disable the cameras or break them. I think that we could get away with putting a cloth over them or something. Or at least we could argue that. Is this the same dialogue? There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Okay, we are going to do the bed second last because it might ask us to go to bed. And we're going to do the door last because I have a feeling if I touch it, it's going to do that same shit where it, like, it takes me outside even though I'm not done looking at things here. Some kind of monitor. Trash can! Just an everyday trash can. I hope I don't see any... I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. See, those coins, that's where I got bogged down in this game. Because I explored everything trying to find them. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says... Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to use yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls! For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumpled the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Okay, so that's the bathroom door then, not the door out. So let's... This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked? Why would our bathroom door be locked? I couldn't remember if we were sharing a room with someone or not, but there appears to be no second bed in this room. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain. Which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. Who just puts their bed in the middle of the room like this? It's very strange. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. Right after I say that, that's very strange. Anything on the ceiling? Nope. Okay, I'd say that's everything. So we can leave. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is... What's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out. And that's to get out of here. I mean, I tried. I clicked on the door. Like, can I go now? Yes. I've looked at everything. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. But there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham. Sayaka? Sorry, are you okay? I'm fine. I hope that you're okay. I'm fine. I hope that you're okay.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry about that. She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built up some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's true. Like, dancers, people don't... Unless you're familiar with dance, you don't understand the sort of physical shape that dancers are in. That's good, then.
あの、
But, are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true, I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning.
大陸。
Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
よかった。
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here?
と、
Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me?
あのですね。
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
あのですね。
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided to be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
よかった。
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. Okay. So... 4 people at the end. Much more secluded rooms there. And then most people are in this hallway. We have a laundry, maybe storage room. And there's the dining hall. And a pool? It looks like there's some kind of nameplate. The doors themselves all look pretty much the same. Are we gonna have different... No, it looks like it's the same kind of dialogue for each one. Are trees there? Interesting. There appears to be a little bit of like an internal courtyard. Everyone, yeah, okay, so they're not gonna let me explore. How dare you? Bathroom? This is the boys' bathroom. I'll have to make sure and remember it's here. Girls' room. This is the girls' bathroom. It's not really at all that useful to me. Okay, stairs there at the end to the 2nd floor. How are those plants going to survive with that sunlight, right? Like, I noticed, too, that it doesn't really seem like there's... Like, it doesn't seem open there, right? Okay, so stairs to the 2nd floor. There is some sort of storage room or something down here as well. We don't have access to yet. The door won't be budged. It must be locked. So this is the laundry. Only plants living in there are fungi. I mean, admittedly, they could have, like, some of the right light bulbs and stuff. Like, I bought a little light for some of my houseplants over the winter to try to help them when there wasn't enough natural light. But still, it doesn't seem very efficient. Looks like I can't get in there. Yeah, it looks like there's no place else for us to go. This is where the classrooms and stuff are. I don't have any reason to go that way right now. I should meet up with everyone at the dining hall. I didn't know if it would give me, like, a separate, message for the sideways Hope's Peak Academy sign. Okay, dining hall. Oh my god. Oh, I just tried to walk through it for some reason instead of actually like clicking on it. And I'm like, why am I like skating sideways? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I guess that's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all. I mean, if I'm gonna be kept captive, I at least would like a, you know, warm, clean, and comfy place to be kept captive. So I'd say it's not nothing. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. You heard that? Like I said, I'm psychic. I like the term that she's using is Esper, which is a person with ESP, and I've always thought that was a cute term. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes the tutorial. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? I mean, I guess. But while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the Y button, you'll go into reaction mode. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection and the A button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review what you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about things is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Telepaths are super weird sometimes, yeah. Ah, you've gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep in mind as the story keeps on moving forward. Okay. Got a couple things that we can interact with. Not much on this side. Okay. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock? At night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. Probably just going to be the same dialogue for the TV. Yeah, nothing really much with the TV. And the same dialogue for the camera. Oh, but we got a coin. So the only other thing is the door, which goes through to the kitchen. So I guess we can talk. I'm not sure which will advance the story because I want to do the opposite. I guess let's check out the kitchen first. I'm not going to go wandering around. I'm just going to wait here patiently. Okay. And I'm glad that I selected that. By the way, Makoto. What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is some kind of continuing... Or this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. What did you want to ask me? No, I got it exactly. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? And again, something that I find interesting is the breakout of like grades in Japan. Elementary school is grades 1 through 6. Then middle school is 7, 8, and 9. Like grade 9 is middle school, not high school. And high school is grades 10, 11, and 12. So I find it so funny that like we admittedly don't know what grade they're in high school, but this could have been like as little as like a year ago. So it's like, oh, were you in this school? Like, how do I kind of? It's like, bitch, this was a year ago. Yeah, actually, I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Well, that's true. But there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smiles of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen. Anyways, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. It's like, defend yourself, Makoto. The game has already started. Do not trust anyone being nice to you after there has been a threat of death, okay? Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all of this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that. And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you out as much as I can, so let's get out there together, or get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. One thing that hasn't been clear is how many can multiple students escape from this by murdering someone? Or is it only one student that can become blackened and leave? I can't believe there's no one here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he'd timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that. You'll find out in time? Yeah. I guess I feel like I remember that there was more than one, but it's been, like I said, since 2018. It's been a while, so I might be kind of conflating it with another series that I enjoy or something. Ah, Makoto, Sayaka. You two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. I feel like this guy with his eyebrows belongs in, like, a Phoenix Wright game. And then he strikes the pose. Yep, he fully belongs in Phoenix Wright. Well, I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win, no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. Objection! That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
よし、全員揃ったようだな。では早速会議を始めようと思う。
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
お互い調査の成果を披露し合い、
Let's all go around
共有化しようではないか。
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations.
一刻も早くここから脱出するために。
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
ちょっと待って。
Wait, hold on a sec.
何事だ。
What's wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Kyoko? Ah, yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because... Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst possible way. Is it possible? Was she really... No. I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko, you're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone that she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meeting has begun. Makoto. Actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know... Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant. Don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Okay. Anybody hiding in the corners? Yes. So that one guy's kind of off the side a little bit. Still, let's start with Sayaka, just front and center. Okay, since you're in the dark about all of this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but... Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Let's hear from Taka. He also seems very, like, take charge about what's going on, so he might have some good information. I feel like Byakuya might hold some stuff back. I spent some time looking around the dormitory, and there I made the discovery of the century. I found out that there was exactly one room for each person. I mean, I don't know if I would describe that as a discovery of a century. Yeah, well, I figured that out before anything else. Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name and precision etched into it. Oh, not just regular etched, precision etched. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room. And Chihiro and I found that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next-door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also has a private bathroom, which could also lock. I think only the girls' rooms lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later. Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're going to be here for a while. Well, they better have... Well, better to have than not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, is it, Mr. Honor Student? That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. Okay, so we can talk to Byakuya now. I wanted to try to find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say. But I didn't. So I don't. Right. Understood. Okay, so it looks like we just continue to talk to Sayaka, and she kind of leads this discussion.
ですね。
Or not? Okay. And so did Kyoko. It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. We went all up and down the school, double-checking the windows in all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
どうしよう。
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
やばいよ。
Oh, this sucks.
やばいやばいやばいやばい。
It really sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do? God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. Yeah, so we just keep talking to Sayaka. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. Okay. Let's talk to this group. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
ごめん。
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Oh,
I went back to the main hall thinking that we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
huh?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as, like, metal.
そうですわね。
Well, yes, it is metal.
やれやれだぜ。
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry. But no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
ならば。
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it is still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
でも、
But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we're only able to search the first floor.
されど。
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Okay, so Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi are left over.
え、
If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
そんな。
Honestly, we're not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
は？どういうつもり？
What the hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
何よ。
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Jeez, lady. Judgy. Just because she's like a Kogel does not mean that she's a slut, okay? I invite everyone to watch, admittedly it is a little horny, but Dress Up Darling, the anime, is super, super cute with like a sweet romance between a guy who is obsessed with like doll making and a Kogel who is obsessed with cosplaying. And they used to be kind of regarded, again, as ditzes and idiots and stuff like that in a lot of anime and manga. But I'm happy to see more and more that, like, there's this kind of movement in characters where just because you're fashionable doesn't mean that you are an idiot or a slut or something like that. Slut?
Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. I don't even know how to react. How could you just say something so awful to someone you just met? Alright guys, everybody just calm down, okay? The stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are close now that you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka. So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. Oh, I went around the dining hall. I thought it was the same dialogue that I was going through before, but I went around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food, at least. Sure, for now. But even with all of that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. She's so judgy. Huh? What am I? A parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least, that's what Monokuma said. You saw him? Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, and then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control. A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Pervert. Come on, man. What the hell? What the hell? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude. Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Oh, it was Kyoko, wrong voice there. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. It's just a dick butt on the piece of paper. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? Oh, what the? Where did you find this? It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now. Never mind that. What's it mean? Just look at it. I mean, there's got to be something important about this, right? Because we each have a map in our student handbook, so why is she showing us a map? The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy. Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations? I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn? But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. I feel like... But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? Your imminent demise. That's what there is to be worried about.
I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. I mean, are you often kidnapped and put into a death game? Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out. Yeah, but you could also say that, like, the squeaky wheel gets the grease and, you know, that, you know, you need to advocate for yourself. You can't just live with, according to platitudes. Yeah, she's definitely got some Vivienne Westwood earrings on, and she's got the armor ring, which I absolutely love as well. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that's all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, we didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on. Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what's going on? It's perfectly obvious that we've been imprisoned in some secret location, with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here. There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it? I mean, if there was TVs and video games and books and stuff like that, I mean, you have free accommodations and free food. And as a millennial living in this current global climate, this is actually sounding pretty appealing. A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. As someone who's come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion. What do you mean? We all understand that we're trapped here, which means we'll be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. I do hope that they say which areas are off limits at night. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. Because then if anybody is out of their room at night, you know that they have nefarious purposes and they're going to try to kill somebody. You know, you all have bathrooms within your own room. There is really no need to go out at night. Yeah, the way that things are now, every time night comes, we'll all start to get worried and anxious. We'll all be afraid that someone might try to come and kill us. I mean, there really is no reason to limit murdering to night, right? This isn't a game of, like, Mafia or Werewolf or whatever, where, you know, the murders can only happen during the night phase. What? If you have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it'll wear us down in no time. So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure? However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it. I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's just like the little Gothalita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct. On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. I mean, you can't really speak on behalf of people in a situation like this.
Huh?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us. Exactly.
いいですわね。
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you'll excuse me. Huh? Where are you going?
えーっ
It's almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
と、ごきげんよう。
So goodbye. It's a very polite way, like a very formal way of excusing yourself. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability.
えっ
So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning. Do we really have to stay the night here?
仕方ないっしょ。
We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
やれやれだぜ。
So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
やはり
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? There's still so many things I can interact with. Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked.
Boo boo.
Wrong! Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something.
あれあれ
Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here?
なんと
Makoto Daegi. This is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful, awful attack.
そうそう
In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit?
あのね
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathroom and the boys' rooms don't have locks.
にゅ
I mean, a lock on a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? I mean, I don't agree, but...
ドキドキ
Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess. But I'm no expert on the birds and bees and all of that.
聞いてよ
Anyway, here's a little trick to open this particularly ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? You just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull.
はい
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem.
ブーブーブーブーブー
See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door is the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. I mean, we have a secretly locking door. I would say that's pretty lucky.
さいなら
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye. Man, I wish I could get out of some social things like that. Hey, wait. Damn it.
10時になりました。
Ahem. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
ただいまより夜時間になります。
As such, it is officially nighttime.
まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので、立ち入り禁止となります。
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
ではでは、いい夢を。
Okay
おや
then.
すみなさい。
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised that we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do is try to get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapse into bed. My eyes close almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. I mean, it's been a busy day. This is a lot to take in. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Yeah, it was all a dream is a pretty common ending to death game series. It's not my favorite, but you do run into a lot of issues with like how something of this scale can happen. Because, you know, unless, if it's not a dream, then a government is doing it because you need to have a large facility and resources, and sometimes, depending on the series, you need to have people like okay with it. Like, you know, Battle Royale, this is something that is televised every year, and it's ongoing. It's not just like a one-time thing. Every year there was a class chosen to fight to the death. So yeah, it's done by the government. Occasionally you will have aliens be the person, like the cause of this. Rich psycho is also another common one. But yeah, it's a difficult genre to explain, just because of the scale and scope of it. Monokuma Theater. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
明日からの生活を送っていくことを誓います。
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
さて、今日も張り切っていきましょう。
Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say that she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. It's like, oh, you sweet child, you didn't even think of the fact that someone could be dead at this point. Like, you're not even thinking about the fact that there could be a murder already. With newfound determination, I left my room. Oh, we got some people standing in the hallway already.
Yeah.
Good morning, Makoto.
Good morning. Yes, morning readings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. This makes me think of Friends and the morning guy that lived across from Joey and Chandler. They'd be like, morning's here, morning is here. And it would sing that every day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. Okay, let's take the long way around and see if there's anybody else in the hallway. I would also like to try to explore some of these other rooms I couldn't get into before we go and see Sayaka. Oh, we can get in this time. It's blocked off though, and there's not much. Okay, we have a door, the camera, the fencing. Okay, so let's look at the fence first. I can't get inside, the gate's in the way. This is the controller for it, I'm assuming. You're free! Welcome back. Looks like a kind of switch. I wonder what it does. It obviously raises the fence. Just showing the school crest. Okay. It's kind of standard Monokuma. Oh, there's a panel in the floor. Trapdoor, a hatch. It won't budge. It must be locked. I mean, we can literally see a padlock on it right now. Same surveillance camera dialogue. Yes, we'll leave the area. Okay. We can check out the bathroom now, maybe? It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. I mean, that is a design choice. I'm not quite sure why you would put a fish tank in the bathroom, but hey, if you like it, whatever. That's it. That's the only thing in the bathroom that we can interact with. Okay, I'm assuming we cannot interact with the girls' bathroom. Yeah, obviously I can't go in. He's still standing there. Still no access through here. Love to find out where the stairs lead, but there's no way past the gate. What's the point of having stairs if you're just gonna block them off? What's this? Why can't I... Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't interact with that. Interesting. Okay, still locked. Do we have access to the laundry now? Yes, we do. Hey, man. Good morning. What are you up to? I'm doing my laundry. This is the laundry room, right? Are you feeling okay, Hito? You look totally beat. I'm fine. I'm just tired. I spent all last night trying to contact the spirit world to find out why this is all happening to me. It took all the mental juice I had, too, but it turns out I failed. Sounds like something the ultimate clairvoyant would get into. Actually, is that really fortune-telling? Oh shit, that's a lot of stuff to interact with. Holy crap. A washing machine. Not surprising, this is the laundry room after all. I really want to smash that camera, but if I break it, Monokuma will break me, so I'll just have to try to ignore it. Does every washing machine have a different interaction? Okay. It doesn't look like, but weirdly they all have their own... Like, why is each one able to be interacted with separately? I see. It's like, is there one of them that has something in it other than a coin? Okay, there's the magazine I can interact with. No, I don't want that. I want the magazine. There we go. There's some magazine laying around, probably to kill time while you're waiting for laundry. There's a school bathing suit. Elementary school bathing suit, I think. There's a swimsuit hanging up to dry. I wonder whose it is. Okay, there's also the TV. And a vending machine. It's always nice to have a drink while your laundry gets done. I think that's everything. Unless there's anything hiding at the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen. No, I'd say that's everything. Okay, I still can't get into the bath yet. Which makes me wonder how Celeste showered last night. Still can't get through here. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Sayaka's room, but screw that. We're gonna explore everything first. Okay, a couple of people in here. Oh, good morning, Makoto. Good morning, Chihiro. You know, we're standing here exchanging morning greetings, but we can't even look out the window to see if it really is morning. Maybe there's private showers in the bathrooms. Good point, good point. We haven't actually seen what it looks like in there. I have a feeling no, just based off of what I know of, like, standard Japanese architecture, but it, I mean, who knows, right? Like, dormitories and that sort of thing are not something I'm super familiar with. Yeah, true. Sorry if that was kind of weird. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry. She looks really sad. I feel like I did something wrong. Good morning, Byakuya. Huh? Did he not hear me? Hey, Byakuya! Good morning! Once is enough. Like, I'm already ignoring you, okay? Huh? I'm only here to get breakfast. I have neither need nor desire to talk to you. Now withdraw. So he did hear me. He just didn't respond. Hey, Kyoko. Good morning, Kyoko. Good morning. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Did you need something? Oh, no, nothing in particular. Well then. She left. Kyoko seems kind of... How should I put it? Taciturn? Or maybe she just keeps playing things cool? Okay, we didn't get a chance yesterday to check out the back room. God, that's a lot of food. Jesus. Okay, so we got the TV in that case. The knives, the produce, the cameras. Doesn't seem to be anything extra on the ceiling or the floor. Okay, let's look at the produce first. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. There's so many different kinds. And all super healthy, I bet. Still, I'd rather have some cake. There's a surveillance camera in the kitchen, too. Knowing that Monokuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking or anything. Okay, at least the image here of the knives looks like the full set is there. Unless somebody painstakingly, like, took the largest one or the smallest one and then kind of evened them, spread them out. But let's see what we have to say about that. There are some kitchen knives hanging on the wall. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook. Then over here, a meat case. It's a deli-style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. Even in this crappy situation, when I see that meat, I start to get kind of excited. They even put the monitors in the kitchen. It's impossible to cook in here without thinking about how he could have reappeared any second. Ugh. Okay, that should be everything. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to here. Let's go talk to Sayaka. Because the only other thing that we could do is like knock on every door, and I'm not gonna knock on every door. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka. Oh, Makoto. Perfect timing. It's throwing me off because, like, you know, unless you're very close in Japan, you would refer to each other by your last name rather than your first name. So she's calling him, like, Naegi-kun because they don't really know each other very well. Or at least they're not super, super close. But the text here is doing the English thing of putting the first name instead. So I keep hearing one thing and then reading another, and it throws me. Perfect timing. Huh? Listen, I have a favor to ask. A favor? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk? Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect herself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe... Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoint. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost. Forever. Well then, good luck and have fun. Do I need to talk to her again? Okay. So, we are going to go to the map. Ah, and it shows who's in each area too. That's interesting. We didn't see Hifumi or what's-her-face in the hallway area. There he is. Oh, wait. She just spooked me. Oh, there he is. He wasn't here earlier. Hmm? Miss Naegi, Mr. Naegi, Miss Maizono, where are the two of you off to? A man and a woman, growing closer. God damn it. Hey, what are you trying to say? Like, when two people are stuck in a hostage situation and over the course of the story, they fall in love. There's really no other way to express it but to say, how very poetic.
Makoto, do you have any idea what he's talking about? Yeah, please do not sexualize the other classmates. Nope, I don't have a clue. Do you have anything else to say? And when he swears his love to her, there's a reason he swears that love. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay. We've had enough of talking to you. The Lolita girl should be somewhere around here as well. Oh, there she is. Well, hello. I hope the two of you are having a nice day. Good morning, Celeste. Exchanging such common greetings is somehow strange. Given the circumstances and everything. You know, sometimes you scare me a little. Well, I'm off. The great reaction to being told that someone scares you. Should we get going? Yeah. Oops, it's the wrong button. Okay. So... yeah, we saw him in the laundry. Oh, okay, I left bumper to switch between areas. We were gonna go to the area outside of the gym, right? Who else, though? They're in the main hall. She's by the school store. Interesting, the gym has its own separate... I guess that because that's where we're trying to go. But yeah, let's go talk to everybody. Main hall? Okay, there we go. Anything else? I don't think that there's anything new. Let's just talk to them. Man, what the hell is with this metal hatch thing? It's really on there, that's for damn sure. Anyway, there's nothing to do around here. I'm gonna friggin' die of boredom. And being stuck in here is keeping me from racing towards my dream, too. Your dream? Yeah, to become a musician. You can sense my aura, right? The strongest vocals of the century, right here. God, it feels so cool getting to say that in front of a national celebrity. Dreams. Did you say something? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.